People have had enough. It's almost like the socially acceptable thing to do nowadays is to speak up against radical trans activism. And I love it. I'm here for it. As someone who has criticized the trans community for, I think, 5 years now, I feel super relieved to see the rise in people not giving a f anymore. Not giving a f about offending trans-identified people because they think standing up for women and children is more important.
Hey, I'm leaving, so you'll have Corey.
If you want to practice your transition, you don't do it at a young kid's softball field.
I'm not sure if this is staged or not. It's just so bizarre, it doesn't seem real. But let's just assume it is. Thank you so much, whoever you are, for yelling at him. It's especially important that this person yelling at the man is a woman. Because for the last 5 to 6 years, a lot of women have embraced trans ideology with open arms. Very open arms. I mean, take a look at the Bud Light Dylan Mulvaney scandal. The only reason it was a scandal was because men didn't like it. They said, no, no, no. No, thank you. Where when Dylan got other brand deals, where the customers are primarily female, the women just gave him a big applause. You're so stunning and brave. You do you, girl. It shouldn't have been the case. Women should have been the most angry group of people when Dylan Mulvaney started to get a lot of attention in the media. Anyway, women are standing up for themselves, for their sex, their community, and it's amazing. Better late than never. It's never too late to become smarter and to realize that modern QIA+ activists are harmful, not loving, and tolerant. It's never too late to realize that just because a man claims to be a trans woman doesn't mean that he is one. And that makes me think of Lilly Tino. I think you all remember Lilly.
Those Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lilly, you can't take selfies in the bathroom. It's not appropriate. Well, let me remind you that literally every celebrity you've ever enjoyed on screen has at one point taken a bathroom selfie. I think Disney's going to ban me for this one. My corn dog is still intact. I'm not happy about that, but sadly, it takes a long time to turn a corn dog into a inverted corn dog.
I know, he's insufferable, but I have some good news. There's a petition going on called Remove Lilly Tino from TikTok.
So the petition to remove Lilly Tino from TikTok has now reached over 443,000 signatures. Wow. Just 4 days ago when I did my last Lilly Tino video, it was at 200 and something thousand, so definitely continues to gain more signatures. I mean, even at the second I took the screenshot, someone had signed it. So people are definitely continuing to sign this petition. And of course, Lilly continues to defend all of the choices and very bizarre behavior. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane. Almost 500,000 people signed this. I don't know if I support this idea of removing Lilly from TikTok. I'm not a big fan of censorship. My channel was removed. Was it already 2 years ago? That's crazy. And it probably happened because a lot of people reported my channel or something. So, no, I'm not a big fan of removing people for no reason, for no particular reason from social media. But what I think is not really important, what I wanted to highlight is how fed up people are, especially women. And it's amazing to see. And we gotta appreciate the progress. And it's not only women, trans people are also fed up, are also tired of this individual on social media. I've even seen woke activists, I assume they're woke activists, they have the blue hair, the septum piercings, and the crazy opinions, angry at Lilly, being upset that he's misrepresenting what it means to be trans. I mean, what a time we live in.
The reason I don't even want to make these videos anymore is because I cannot understand how this creator keeps gaining more and more and more followers. If you're hate following him, You need to stop that right now because you're giving them a bigger platform to continue this nonsense that they keep doing because clearly they're not self-aware enough to realize that what they're doing is wrong. The fact that trans activists are calling Lilly Tino out, now mind you, trans activism, they will let anything slide. So if they're calling it out, then clearly it must have crossed some sort of line. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that these petitions work and get rid of that thing because I'm overseeing it. And truthfully, I'm overreacting to it. But you guys tagged me in it, so you want to see my response.
Exactly, that's why I'm making this video right now. You constantly ask me, what do you think about Lilly Tino doing this, saying that? I don't want to give this man attention, but I feel like I can't shut up either about him and his actions that are so harmful, so over the top. But this trans woman is right. If you truly hate Lilly and you don't want to see him on your For You page, on anyone's For You page, ignore him. Pretend that he doesn't exist. The worst thing you can do to Lilly is to ignore him. There's so many people out there who still don't understand that people like Lilly Tino love, if not get turned on, by hate comments. It's not just because they will get more views, meaning more money. I think some of them literally get turned on by people writing shit about them. I don't personally get it, but I know that it's a thing. If you're a regular person and you have good intentions and you are witnessing a certain debate, just remember, not everyone who are a part of the debate have great intentions, have the same intentions as you. There are bad apples in every community, and most normal people out there wouldn't feel comfortable receiving hate comments, hate videos. But this guy is built differently. A couple of years ago, I realized that so many trans activists, woke activists in general, do not have great intentions. They're not willing to listen. Listen to the ones who disagree with them and believe that they are harmful, that their rhetoric is harmful. I realized that they don't care. They don't care about the topic, the people in general who are not themselves. And I gotta be honest, when I realized this, it killed a lot of my passion for the topic, for the debate. If trans activists supported gender transitions for minors, for children, due to misunderstandings, due to misinformation, they had great intentions, but they got the facts all wrong, I would still have a lot of motivation and passion. I would speak even louder about the topic, more often. But the sad reality is, they don't care about children. If they cared, they would listen to their critics, to the opposite side. They would have used their brains. A lot of this is about common sense, right? It's about what's right in front of you, what you see, what you hear. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to do a lot of research when you think about it. It's about morals. One thing that makes me passionate more than anything is mental health, the topic of mental health. I'm actually super interested in other people's transition from being miserable to finding inner peace, happiness. And that's obviously because I've had that journey where I've been really down to finding inner peace, being happy with myself and with my life. And that interest is one of the reasons why I even started my YouTube channel. Whenever I hear a woman say, I'm non-binary, there are more than two genders, I'm not a woman, I wonder what's going on with her mental health. What has she experienced as a child? And not in like a fake compassionate way, but in a genuine, curious way. I also created my channel to inspire others to feel comfortable with who they are, the truth about who they are. And I think everything I just said, all the things that makes me passionate, kind of gets lost in the woke versus anti-woke debate. I don't think there's any room for a more empathetic, psychological perspective. And that's why I'm so excited to announce that my content will in the future change a little bit. I'm gonna focus way more on psychology. I actually want to make a difference. I sometimes get messages from especially girls saying, due to your content, I'm not on testosterone. I thought I was a trans man. You made me realize I'm not one. It's so heartwarming, and it makes me want to make more content like that could possibly help people from making huge mistakes, like transitioning, like joining Antifa or woke ideology. Because ideology, being an ideologue, is not good for your psyche. I think I've reached a point where I don't want to constantly be in the war zone. I kind of want to be in the more productive space a little bit, because I just think there's nothing productive about me making a video about Lilly Tino, like as the only thing, saying, oh, he's a man. Yes, he is a sir. And that's it. You know what I mean? And before you say, well, Marcus, it's really important that there are trans people speaking out against this ideology. Yes, you're right. However, a positive thing you have to remember, there's a huge rise right now in normal people waking up, are vocal about being against children transitioning, men and women's sports, and so on. It's so amazing, and I am so happy to see it. But there's something we need right now, in our culture and on YouTube. And that is a space for real talk about real gender identity problems. Videos about how to feel comfortable in your own skin as a masculine woman, as a feminine man. Reasons why you should embrace yourself and the truth. How to know if you're trans or if it's something else. And how to be your own person instead of blindly following an ideology, a political movement. We need a real talk about those things, an honest, non-ideological talk. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see the new type of content I'm about to make on this channel, remember to hit subscribe and the notification bell. Let me know what you think. I cannot wait to read your comments down below. Peace out.